Hi, friends. Reverend Celie wrote our pastor's letter this week. It's wonderful. And it reads: There are more than 10,000 people recognized as saints in the Catholic Church. 11 are Americans, 899 are canonized by Pope Francis. At present, not a single Black American is included on that list. It is yet another example of the reality and the reach of systemic racism. One small note of encouragement is the effort being made to raise awareness of 6 Black Americans who are currently in the process of being considered for canonization, and to ask Pope Francis to accelerate that process. Here are their names. If you have not encountered these women and men of faith before, maybe you would like to learn more about them. And their names are Pierre Toussaint, who is a philanthropist and entrepreneur, considered by many to be the forerunner of Catholic charities. There's Henriette DeLille, who is the founder of the Sisters of the Holy Family Order. There's also Augustus Tolton, the first known African American to serve as a Catholic priest in the U.S. And then there's Julia Greeley, who's a philanthropist and champion of the poor in Denver. There's Mother Mary Lang, who's the founder of the Oblate Sisters of Providence, the first American congregation of religious sisters of African descent. And then there's Thea Bowman, a Franciscan sister who is a scholar, a speaker, and a pioneer of liturgical music. So have some fun learning more about them. Here at Spiritus, we have several events coming up as we continue our celebration of Black History Month. So this Wednesday, February 16th, from 7 to 8:30 Eastern Time on Zoom, one of our parishioners, Courtney Davis, will offer an overview of Black Catholic history and explores what that might mean for us today. So everybody's welcome to attend that. I hope that you jump on that Zoom and listen to Courtney give an amazing talk. And then on Saturday this week, February 19th at 2 p.m., Rena Golden, who's the owner of the Black Box Theater, will give a presentation on Black women on the Freedom Trail. And then on the following Friday, February 25th at 6 p.m., Spark will offer a concert entitled Love and Justice, a Family Affair. I will be singing on that along with several local artists and music performers. It's going to be fantastic. The suggested donation for both of those events is $25. And they will both be in person and live stream. So you'll be able to go to eventbrite.com to order your ticket. And I hope you'll join us for that. In addition, at those events, and through the rest of the month, Spark will invite you to consider supporting our Buy a Brick for the Civil Rights Legacy Walkway campaign. The goal is to sell 1,000 bricks. So if you have family or friends or neighbors that have somebody in their life who was either a freedom fighter or a truth teller or a voice for justice in the civil rights struggle, let them know that they can buy a brick in honor of their loved one, their person, who was instrumental in doing work in those areas. And so we want you to consider purchasing a brick. It can also be a famous person or someone who is important to you. The Freedom Fighter brick is $500 level brick. The Truth Teller brick is a $300 level brick. And the Voice for Justice brick is a $200 level brick. And again, event tickets and legacy bricks can be purchased through our website as well as Eventbrite. Speaking from the Heart is looking for 6 car seats and 8 booster seats for children to meet the transportation needs of our refugee families that are served by our ministry. Those car seats and booster seats must be compliant with current federal motor vehicle safety standards. So if it's an too old of a chair, it may not meet the current standards. So you want to check that before you donate that chair. So that would be important, or they won't be able to use it. And so if you can help, please contact Mary Beth Knowles, and her email is in the bulletin, but it's M as in Mary, B as in boy, B as in boy, Knowles, KNOWLES, @gmail.com. So you can email Mary Beth Knowles directly. We also send our condolences this week to the family of Matthew Alexandrovich. He's a 29-year-old whose funeral will be this week, this Wednesday. And we also send our condolences to Stephen Lloyd, whose mother, Bonnie, also died this week. We want you to know that we're thinking of you, and we're praying for you, and we're carrying you in our hearts this week and sending lots of prayer. It's nice to see some folks coming back to church and the Omicron wave receding. So we've been able to loosen some of our protocols for our singers in light of that, with the guidance of our health advisory team. And so we're really encouraged that we are moving through this pandemic and this surge, for sure, the Omicron surge. And so may God continue to bless you and keep you. May God's peace shine on you. And I will see you next week for our weekly Pastor's Update. Take care.